I can take it, but don't you ever talk to my assistant like that. I'm Jonathan Van Ness, Princess of Genevia. But I'm not gonna say it. I won't do it. Hi, I'm Jonathan Van Ness, and this is Vibe Check with Cosmopolitan. Beauty Edition. Start with the hardest hitting journalistic questions over here at the Vibe Check. Jonathan, you got this. I think my most dramatic makeover ever was Sean season 9. It was also the first time I ever did a hair piece on the show. I was really nervous to do it, but I had help. I have turned a client away, and the reason actually the only reason I've ever turned clients away is because they were being like aggressive to an assistant. And I didn't like how they were being to the assistant, and I just wasn't willing to have that energy in the salon. Because I can take it, but don't you ever talk to my assistant like that. Yes, Maria. The hair trend I'm sick of seeing is people inventing new hair trends that are really just like a different name for something that everyone's been doing. Like when the cowboy red happened and I was like, you mean a warm brown that like everyone and like has never had a break? Like, what do you mean? Oh, actually I have another hair trend that I'm really overseeing. How young this just like this. Like when I go to my hometown, like all the teenagers and like the young, I feel like such an old person all of a sudden. Like all the young boys, but they have this like this hair, this like disheveled. Like I just want them to like put something in it, like put some pomade in it, or like not salt spray that just makes it stick straight out. Like I just need movement. I need shape, something. My desert island beauty product would be dental floss because I don't want to get gingivitis and like have my teeth fall out. Like I'm already stuck on a desert island. Like, could it get any worse? Like, yeah, with no teeth. So that. My other one would be air dry cream because that helps my hair be really cute, curly, or pulled back. And it also helps it be shiny. And because there's hemisqualane in it, it's kind of like a moisturizing treatment as well. We're multifaceted divas, but probably dental floss. Oh my God. That's the hardest question because I would say Mariah Carey or Zendaya, and that's because I'm obsessed with both of them. But I also feel like they're both really married to their glam teams. Like they both just don't ever miss. So I would also just like apply to be, I can be your assistant, your coffee person. I will set up your kit. I will get there 30 minutes before. I will assist you. I will totally assist. Yes. With these new highlights, that's really scary. I think I would do 3 times a day, then once every 3 months. Even though my hair would get really dry and terrible, but I can't have that much buildup on my scalp. The queer community is going through enough. There's 2, which would be, one is that you need to like have a certain length of hair for a certain age, that like long hair is for young women and short hair is for like old women. I just don't believe in that. And then the other thing I would say would be that like it's okay to wear your extensions for more than like 6 to 8 weeks at a time. You need to take them out and reapply it because it's not protective if we're like leaving extensions in for like 3 months and 4 months. It's like too much traveling hair and too much pressure on the scalp. As a hairdresser, my tip for glossy hair would be a pre-wash treatment and some sort of bond gloss treatment and shower. I think a bonding treatment is going to give you so much shine, so much movement, super lightweight. We have one. I love it. It's gorgeous. Ours has rice water protein, so it's giving you a little bit of strength. It's giving you a little bit of a shine. It's gorge. But I think a lot of people miss out on a pre-wash treatment and then a bonding treatment, and those 2 things really combine to make a beautiful like new shine that your hair hasn't had before. So ours is our Revive Rapid Repair Bond Gloss. It's gorgeous. You shampoo and condition and shower. Then after you've rinsed out your conditioner, apply it all over your hair, comb it through with a wide tooth comb or a wet brush, let it sit for a minute, and then you rinse it out. It literally only has to sit for a minute. Throw it to me. Chuck it at my face. This is our Revive Rapid Repair Bond Gloss. It is gorgeous. It's for all hair types. I particularly love it for hair that's been highlighted, fragile hair that tends to break or just doesn't grow past a certain length. I also love it for like perimenopausal, menopausal hair because that hair can tend to be a little bit more fragile, not reach the lengths. If you have highlights, color treated hair, so good. It's just going to give you so much shine. It's going to give you a little bit more strength, which also allows your hair to grow because your ends don't crack off. So I love it. I use it twice a week, which is actually every time I wash. It makes my hair better and better. And I really bleach the shit out of it and my hair feels so good. I, thanks, girl. I also love our pre-wash scalp oil too. It is my favorite scalp treatment ever. And we were doing scalp treatments like before a lot of other people are doing scalp treatments. And our scalp treatment is major. It's got turmeric, which helps to decongest the scalp. It also has bisabolol, which comes from chamomile, which is so powerfully anti-breakage. It also has a neem oil in it, which has been used in Ayurvedic formulas for thousands of years to help to heal skin, nails, like literally anything that's fragile. Neem oil helps to make it so strong. And even though it's called pre-wash scalp oil, I want you to put it on your scalp all the way through your ends, massage it into your scalp, let it sit for 10 minutes and wash it out, then condition, then do this, and you will have the best, happiest, healthiest hair of your life. I didn't mean to cuss, I freaked out. Oh my God, it's really hard. I think the most important hair hack, well, I kind of want to give you like, it just depends because like everybody's hair is so different, but I would say sleeping with your hair gently tied up in a silk scrunchie, silk pillowcases for maintenance of maintaining your healthy long hair and growing your hair longer would be the best hack. But then the other thing I would say, the best hack with hair care is learning who to listen to and who not to listen to. Because there's so much in beauty journalism and in journalism about like these 3 things to get this hair. And there's so many variables that go into like how someone achieves their hair. The type of water you have, your age, how much hair color you've had, how often you heat style your hair, if you use heat protection, if you don't use heat protection. Like all of these things will create massively different results in the hair. So making sure that you're not taking advice that wasn't meant for you is important, because a lot of people don't do things with their hair because they think it's going to hurt it when in reality you would have been fine. And then other people do way too much because they think that their hair is going to be fine, but it's like you really needed to back off. So you really, I think trusting your sources and vetting your sources when you're taking on information with your hair or anything is so important. Emma Stone's haircut, I loved her little finger wave moment. I was so blown away by her new debut of her shortcut at the Golden Globes. I just loving what Emma Stone is doing. I also would say that Nicole Kidman at the Golden Globes really gave it to me with her like kind of 1960s like mod gorgeosity. Oh my God, this is like the hardest thing I've ever thought about in my whole life. Okay, just think about it, Jonathan. You can do it. Dead-wise Cleopatra, because like I want to know what it was like to live in like ancient Egypt and like what did it look like and like what was the tea and like did you really diddle like Alexander the Great? Like what was that whole thing about? Or was that someone else? Like just Egypt. Whoa. Okay, so definitely Cleopatra. Also Jackie O. Like Jackie O major style. Like I want to know what's up with Jackie O. Midori Ito. First woman to land a triple axel in competition. Iconic. Very obsessed. We love Midori Ito. I haven't met her. I got to meet Christy Yamaguchi. I got to meet Michelle Kwan. She's kind of like the last remaining like trifecta trinity like figure skating queen who I have not met. And while we're on figure skating, Tanya Harding. I want to get a little bit of controversy in there. Like Tanya, come shake it up with me, Cleopatra, and Jackie O, and Midori Ito. And for the 5th, my stepdad, because I want to see him. He died in 2012, and he would think it was really funny that I invited Tanya Harding and Midori Ito, and he would also be like so not surprised. Although he would his pants that I made friends with Michelle Kwan. But then I'd also have to invite my mom because she'd be so mad if he was alive for a day and she didn't get to come say hi. You know how it's like nasty when like your mom and like their lover are just like very into each other. They like have that kind of relationship. So I feel like she'd be like I feel like she would be like, oh my God. Because it was so cute, you guys. My mom had a crush on my stepdad from the time, like since she was 7. And he was 11 years older than her. So he was like 18 when she was 7. So like that obviously didn't happen. But then when my mom and my dad got divorced, my stepdad had like moved back to our hometown. And then they like re-met when my mom was like 30 something. Mom and Steve. So cuties. So yeah, Steve. Oh, I'm like, maybe I should scratch Tanya Harding and invite my grandma. Because yeah, she was fun too. Anyway. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.